In this video we will be taking a look at Turkey's Altay tank, which has been first revealed in 2012 and so far it has evolved into a pretty decent tank. Before we go any further, a quick word from my sponsor, War Thunder, which is also a game I quite like playing myself. War Thunder is a military vehicle combat online game. It is free to play on PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Not to mention that it is cross-platform between PC and consoles. The game features an incredible arsenal of more than 1500 historically accurate playable tanks, aircraft, helicopters and ships from 1930s to 1990s. Best thing about the game are its realistic physics and one of the most detailed and most immersive vehicle damage models in gaming. If you use my link to register, you will receive a bonus, a premium vehicle, tank, aircraft or ship, as well as 3-day account boost. The game is completely free, so you can start playing immediately. Firepower of the tank is pretty good. It's fitted with Rheinmetall L55 gun, which gives the tank an upper hand compared to L44 that is present on the current Turkish Leopard 2A4 tanks. We know that Turkey uses version of DM43 as well as Israeli M322 and what appears to be M338 APF SES projectiles, since we could see those during their deployment of Leopard 2 tanks in Syria. However, I couldn't find any information on whether they will be introducing some new APF SES projectile together with Altay in 2021, which is the period for when it is planned for the tank to enter service. Nevertheless, it will have superior penetration with current projectile, which would bring its firepower on the higher standard. The tank will most likely use M338 APF SES or some Turkish copy. There is also a chance that they will make a copy of German DM53 or DM63, but M338 is a projectile most likely to be used. Either way, the firepower of the tank would be on par with most modern tanks when it comes to tank-on-tank engagements. There are some sources stating that it will also receive the ability to fire ATGMs, which is a good addition to the tank's arsenal since the effective range almost doubles compared to APF SES. In addition to those projectiles, it can also fire M325 multi-purpose heat round designed to defeat medium and light armored vehicles and infantry out in the open. The tank is equipped with a battle management system for the commander, remote weapon station and thermal sight for both gunner and commander, but sadly I could not find any information on which generation of thermal is installed on the tank. The tank went through some changes since its initial reveal in 2012. That can especially be noticed on the turret since the armor design changed. But the composition is completely unknown. The design is fairly similar to K2 Black Panther, which makes sense since the tank program is supported by South Korea and the tank likely has similar composition to K2, which makes it pretty good in terms of frontal protection. One of the big differences between those two tanks is that K2 has an autoloader and Altay's design is more old-fashioned, where the rounds are loaded manually by the loader. On the sides, it is equipped with applique armor, up to the engine compartment, which is equipped with slat or cage armor. Nevertheless, applique armor, which is either an ERA or ERA package, should offer great protection for crew compartment from all around the tank. The urban variant that they have proposed is fitted with ERA mounted instead of existing applique, and the difference between the two is noticeable, so it's not the same type of armor. Thus, it is very likely that on standard variant it is NERA package. The protection is further enhanced with Accord Hardkill APS, which can intercept RPG rockets and ATGMs. There is, however, a problem with the protection, and that is not one but two ammo storages in the hull that are located left and right of the driver, which can create a massive problem in survivability of the tank. Turkey should know this the best, since it was their Leopard 2 tanks that got destroyed in Syria for that very reason, and yet the problem has not been fixed. However, on the presentation for T2 variant, it is said the tank will receive isolation of ammunition, which might suggest that ammo storage got some kind of extra protection, but the tanks that have been delivered so far do not have isolated ammunition. Aside from that, the protection appears to be good. Mobility-wise, tank currently has Euro Power Pack MTU K501 engine with 1500 horsepower and 5000 Nm of torque, and together with rank automatic transmission, the tank has the mobility which is on par with the best tanks in the world. I said currently because there have been some talks that Turkey is developing their own engine that is supposed to be implemented in T2 variant of the tank. Sadly, nothing is known about that engine, not even if it will even exist, because some sources state that the company that was supposed to develop the engine failed to do so. I don't know if any of that is true, but I don't see why would they change MTU engine since it gives the tank pretty good mobility. Perhaps they don't want to depend on imports and want full domestic production, but it's needless to say that currently the mobility is excellent. Don't forget to check out War Thunder, where you can take control of many land, air or naval vehicles. Use the link from the description to get a premium vehicle and a 3-day account boost when you register. Remember, the game is completely free for PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Just download and play. All in all, Altay seems to be a capable tank. First batch does have some small issues, but it's said that those issues will be addressed in the second batch. First batch that has already been delivered is 40 tanks, and there has been an order for 210 tanks of second batch, which looks promising. With all of its features, including hard kill active protection system, Altay, performance-wise, is currently among the best tanks in the world, and that's mostly due to involvement of South Korea and Germany in the tank's development, which really shows. That would be all, thanks for watching. If you like my content, you can consider supporting me on Patreon, and if you can't, leave a like on the video or subscribe if you are new. That also helps a lot, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a nice day.